Okay, so we have our turtle set. Well, the other thing I could always, I'm gonna stick in a go button in here too. Well, yeah, I'm gonna make the instruction be go, and I'm gonna say play here or something. So I'll have a play button too. But the instruction for that is to go, and I'll just say click on. I only have one turtle on this page, so if I say click on, it's gonna. There's only one turtle I could be talking to. So if I say play now, we'll do this and that, right? Okay. So, all right. So now how do we do arrow keys? Well, the way that MicroWorlds reads things from the keyboard is with this this reporter called readchar. So readchar, what readchar does is it says it pauses the execution. So this is in the vocabulary under R. I'm looking right now, right? Vocabulary tab. Readchar, or on the Mac, I think the vocabulary, these tabs might be on the side or something, but you should be able to get to the vocabulary and see readchar. It pauses the execution and waits for a character to be typed on the keyboard. See key question mark. So that means key question mark is a related reporter. And then it says, given that there is a turtle on the page, click on the page before you start, because readchar works when the page is the current active area. So let's see what that means. So, pauses and waits. Yeah, let's see what that means. So my claim is that this is a reporter, that readchar is a reporter. It's not really clear from the vocabulary that it is, but if I say readchar and I type in a J, look at that, it says I don't know what to do with J. So it reported the key that I pressed. Alright. So you can do something with that character, right? You can. So what right now, let's say if I say show readchar, and I press an H, the H key, it shows the H. Okay. So it's able to get the key in and show it. Now the problem is with the arrow keys, there's not a specific char that goes with them, and on my PC, when I press like the down arrow, for example, it comes up and shows a parentheses. If you're on the Mac and you press the down arrow, it won't show up anything at all, I don't think. So, but we want to be able to distinguish the down arrow from the parentheses key, right? We don't want to like set it up so that if somebody accidentally presses the parentheses, they're doing the down motion or whatever. So there's this other reporter called ASCII. Let me show you that. So it's under A, and it's ASCII, which is an abbreviation. It's pronounced ASCII, and it stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. And it's basically just a standard way of mapping numbers to each key on your keyboard. Okay, so every single key on your keyboard is assigned a number, including the arrow keys. So we'll know if ASCII gives us that particular number, that number belongs to that arrow key. And this and right here, see, it says ASCII, and then underneath it says char. When a procedure name, when you look at it in the vocabulary and the procedure name has something underneath it, in general, that's the input. So it needs an input, and that input needs to be a char, which is a character. Okay. So for example, let's make an example. So if I said show ASCII A, So the standard ASCII number corresponding to the A key is a 97. Okay. But again, like I mentioned, things get a little. So well, okay. So what we could do is we could say show ASCII, and since rechar is a reporter, we can have rechar give its information, pass its information on to ASCII, and then ASCII can pass its information to show. Okay, so we can. So now if I press enter like this and type in an A, which I'll do right now, A. So I typed the A, rechar got the A key that I typed and passed it to ASCII, and ASCII translated the A into a 97 and gave it to show, and then show printed out the 97. Okay, so so we can use this. This is a nice way. This illustrates nicely how you can kind of fit together procedures to link procedures together to get what you want. So what else? So now what we want is we want to check to see. One other important thing is that what we're looking for, the key that we're looking for, are the up key, up arrow, down arrow, and all that stuff. So I say show ASCII rechar and press the down arrow key, I get a 40 on my PC. But this is something that's important to keep in mind. If you're on a Mac and you press the down arrow key, you won't get a 40, you'll get a 31. So if you're on a Mac, you should experiment and make sure that what I'm telling you is true. But anyhow, what we're going to do, so what we'll do in the next video is I'll show you how you can use this information so you'll be able to get a specific number for the up arrow key, the down arrow key, the left arrow key, and the right arrow key. You'll be able to use that number to run the right procedure to turn the turtle. So we'll get started on that in the next video.